Before we get into editing our ebook template, we just want to make sure that we have the correct fonts installed first. So all you have to do is come over to step 1 section, and there's 2 fonts here. Just click on the links provided and that will download the fonts to your computer and just install them as you normally would. If you haven't installed fonts on your laptop before or your computer, just click on these instructional links here. And then after you've installed the fonts, then just click down here to access your ebook template files and download them from Dropbox. To edit the text inside our Keynote templates, just double click on the text you want to edit, highlight it, and then drop in your own content. And then you can go in and do it to all the other text areas on all the pages. To add pictures inside our ebook, you can see we have these picture placeholder areas which are grayed out, and you'll know it's a picture placeholder when it has this little icon on the side. So you can either click on the icon, or you could simply drag and drop an image in. And then once your image is in, you can arrange how you want it to look inside the placeholder if you want, by double clicking on the picture and then dragging it to the left or to the right, or you can even zoom in or zoom out. And then once you're satisfied with how it looks, just click done and that will be set in place. And now you can go through the ebook and add in images to all the other image placeholder sections. If you want to replace an existing picture with another picture, all you have to do is drag another picture. You'll see a blue outline and then you just have to drop it on top. Another way you could do it is by selecting your image, going over here to the image tab and click the replace button. Some of our ebooks, you'll see we have footer text at the bottom. Unfortunately, with the Keynote program, unlike PowerPoint, it doesn't have a header and footer function. So the way we can get around this is just by creating a text box here and writing in what you would want in the footer. You can just right click and copy, or Command C on the keyboard, and then on each page just do Command V to paste. And luckily with Keynote it does remember where the positioning is, so you can do this quite quickly and go through all your pages and paste the footer on each page. If you want to add more pages in, you can duplicate any of these layouts here by right-clicking on it and then clicking duplicate, and that will duplicate that layout. And then you can reuse the page layout by replacing the images by dragging a new image on top or clicking the replace button here like before. To rearrange the page order, you just have to click on the page you want to move. For example, we don't want these two doubling up. We can just click and start dragging it down. If you have a lot of pages, an easier way to do this would be to change the view. So you want to change it to light table, and you can see all your existing pages in one go. And then you can place it wherever you want it to be placed. And then to go back to the view before, just go back to the navigator setting. To delete any pages you don't want, you can right click and click delete here. To change color to design elements like this block of color here, all you have to do is click on it, and then over here on the color fill, you can either use one of the preset colors here, or you can choose whatever color you like by clicking on the color wheel, and you can click on this one to just do any custom color you like. Or if you do have a hex code and brand colors you have to adhere to. This is where you pop that in. I would suggest, if you have certain colors you want to use, to change them first. So when it comes time to duplicating any pages, all the color changes will already be done. For background colors like this one, which is a solid background color all the way through, this isn't made up of a shape. So all you have to do is just click on the background, and then over here on the side, it's the same thing. You can just click here if you want a preset color, or just click on this wheel to pick whatever color you like. To change color to other things like icons here, you can just highlight over them, come over to the side here, and just pick a color you want to change it to. Now that you've finished editing your ebook, we want to save it as a PDF so you can share and sell it online. So to save it as a PDF, click File, Export, PDF, and here you can change the image quality. If you're using high quality stock photos, if you do leave it on the best setting, sometimes the file can get quite large. So I like to change it to either better or good, just depending on the quality of your photos it's originally in. If your photos aren't that great to begin with, it's probably best to leave it on best, but because I am using high quality stock photos, even if I change it to better or even good, the photo quality won't diminish too much. And then click Export. Then your ebook is ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tutorial on how to get started with our templates in Keynote. If you did enjoy using our template and you feel like it's a good fit for your next project, make sure to use our coupon code for 15% off on your first order when you purchase through our website. If you come across any elements in the template that you can't select, those are most likely in the master slide section. To access the master slide section, all you have to do is click on this Edit Master Slide button here, and that will take you to the back end of the template. As you can see, your content can't be seen here. These are just the placeholder areas like placeholder text and placeholder images. You don't have to worry too much about that, but what you can do is you can edit the elements within inside it. For example, this block of color that we couldn't select before, we can say drag that up to there and then click Done to exit. The most important thing about being in the master slides area is to make sure you don't add your images or text in this back end area. You only want to do that in the front end of the ebook. So once you've done your edits to contents like, say, the background elements, you want to click Done, and that will update in the front end where you've got all your pictures and text. So a benefit of having things in master slides instead of in this area is that it is locked, so you can edit and move things around on the page without having to worry about background designs shifting or anything like that. And also, if you choose to have this layout throughout your book, you can easily change one thing to it. For example, if you want to move that back down to here and click Done, it'll update instantly on all pages using that layout. So that's the beauty of having things in master slides.